Welcome to Anime Sensei, guys, and today's topic promises to be mind-blowing. So, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. So guys, this video was sponsored by Skillshare, and I've got something great to share with you. Skillshare is an online learning community that provides a wide range of courses on basically everything you need. It can be design, photography, or even wellness courses. It's all on Skillshare. As a YouTube content creator, I knew I had to search up courses to improve my craft, and my search led me to Skillshare, a course titled YouTube Success, Script, Shoot, and Edit by Marquis Brownlee. The learning experience was great for me, and I was able to improve on the foundations I already had. You can see a bit of difference in how this video was edited from my other videos. I'll also recommend this course for a newbie, as it's tailored for all levels of learning and exploring. So, if you're in need of inspiration, you love learning new skills and exploring, or you just want to level up your current skills, then Skillshare is the right community for you. Let's get to the part you've been waiting for. The first 1,000 people to use the link or my code will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. 10. Tokyo Ravens. In this series, the character comes from a prominent line of mages. One problem, however, he doesn't have a single drop of magic in his body. Neglected by his family, he decides to live a normal life, like any high school student. The anime directors won't have that though, and like any anime series with a useless protag, his abilities need to awaken with the death of a close one. And what better way than to kill a girl in front of him that will grant him immense powers? After awakening his powers, he works side by side with the Onmyodo and Natsume, facing the monsters and demons unleashed on their world half a century ago, due to a perfect plan gone wrong kind of scenario in World War II. 9. Yuragi-sao no Yuna-san. Yuragi-sao, a place where every other weirdo can hang out like there's nothing ordinary in the world we live in. Being a homeless psychic with nowhere to go to, Kogarashi isn't Reigen Arataka by any means, since the guy likes to keep it clean. Now, in an attempt to debunk the mysteries and rumors that have made Yuragi-sao famous for the wrong reasons, seeing a beautiful silver-haired girl named Yuna being the ghost wouldn't be something any supernatural expert would be looking forward to meeting at all, at least in reality. But there's something that's keeping Yuna here, in the real world, and in order to figure it out, the psychic must go all out and try every other trick in the book to turn the place into the hot springs inn it used to be back in the day. But with all these quirky residents bringing their own personality to the mix, it's hard to say what would happen in the future with a show like this. 8. Mahou Sensei. What to do when you find an unconscious girl on the floor? You help her, of course, like any gentleman would. And when she wakes up, maybe she might give you a kiss, or her number maybe. Well, in the case of this MC, what he was granted was magical powers. With those magical powers came the explanation of the world being split into two, a mundane one and a magical one, with some powers lurking in the shadows waiting to assert their superiority, even through violence. With nothing in his hands to do, the MC joins the Magical Academy to learn how to use his new powers and put them to good use in protecting humanity from the ghost trailers. 7. The God of High School. Action, action, and more action. That's all the first season of God of High School is about. The anime perfectly blends martial arts with supernatural powers, throwing us into a sinister world where martial arts reign supreme and strength is the difference between life and death. The Crunchyroll original is produced by MAPPA and aired in 2020, wowing fans with a lot of amazing fights. Jinmo Ri, Ru Mi-ra, and Hande Wee are the central characters here, and their unrivaled strengths are a joy to behold. Beyond all these action lies a dark plot waiting to break out. 6. Dansai Bunri no Crime Edge. If you were seeking the perfect genius and badass anime character with white hair, you are at the right place. But if you take a look at this guy, you'll be stunned to see our statement. Most of the time, he's hailed to be a weird guy who makes funny faces. But when he's possessed by the killing goods that were the tools who had killed people, Kiri's eyes would turn red and he would lose his sense of control. All in all, another great anime character with white hair that is just too dashing. 5. Gunju no Magmel. Inyu is the main character in Gunju no Magmel, and he's definitely a strange one. He's a young boy in the series, yet he still runs his very own collection center.
and is an angler with the highest amount of success rate in the world. He has this special ability that's called lacto, which gives him the power to create objects out of thin air, as long as he knows what they're made of. He's born in the continent that emerges from the ground in this series, known as Magmel. He gains a bunch of superpower abilities such as super strength, endurance, flexibility, and speed. He's also part of the trope of being lazy and carefree, yet extremely intelligent and committed to his work and family, especially since he so consistently manages to rescue as many clients as he can from the Magmel without breaking a sweat.
Four, Togaini no Chi. If you like boy love anime, then you must see Togaini no Chi. It blends boy love with sci-fi action, and the result is greatness. Airing in 2010, this anime does not shy away from bloody violence, making it well loved by its fans. The Third World War has happened, and Japan has been devastated. All that is left is ruins ruled by the dictator group called Vishio. At the heart of Japan's underworld is a battle tournament known as Igura, where the contestants battle to the death for the chance to fight against the undisputed champion, Ilrei. Our main character here is the champion of a less bloody tournament, whose life has now been shattered and has to get to the top of Igura if he wants to continue living. Will he make it? Or will he die like the others?
3. Luck and Logic. After he overloaded all of his powers in a battle 2 years ago, Yoshichika Tsurugi has completely lost his ability to control the power of logic and is now turned into a completely normal citizen. However, by chance he meets Athena, a foreigner goddess from a land called Tetra Heaven. She provides Yoshichika with his logic card, granting him the power of logicalism again. Soon after, he joins another logic counter agency, also known as the ALCA. There, he meets other logicalists and works together with them, forming bonds to become a strong hero. He's a super strong logicalist. He's a super capable trance user, using it for 2,066 hours in total. While entranced with Athena, he can use his cape as a shield and can deal damage with the shield by throwing it, like Captain America.
2. Cubex Cursed X Curious.
C Cubed is a story that takes place in a world where supernatural curses aren't an anomaly. The main character is a boy named Minase Hazuki. He's a high school student, and for some reason he happens to be inherently resistant to curses. But his life takes an unexpected turn when his father sends him a peculiar black cube. It happens when he wakes up one day. He finds a girl named Fear standing in his kitchen, and of course, she isn't wearing any clothes. It turns out that she's the human form of that cube, and now that she's in Hazuki's possession, it's his responsibility to not only care for her, but also fight alongside her in order to defeat cursed instruments as well as their owners.
1. Trinity 7. Oh look, the world is ending, just like every anime ever. However, it gets rebuilt and fixed again. But one problem though, the MC's cousin, after giving him the weird grimoire, disappears from existence, disintegrating into nothingness. Not 2 seconds later, and another girl appears with a big-ass gun pointed at him, as she believes he's the one behind the phenomenon that happened. Proving his innocence, he joins an academy with lots of hot girls with powers. And guess what? He's the only guy in the academy. Forming the Trinity with his new friends, he tries to discover the truth behind his cousin's disappearance, as well as the hidden power within him. Spoiler alert, he's a demon lord, a very powerful one at that. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you liked the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!
If you got a problem to speak out, I'm a cowboy and let's bebop. The Stein skate at the treetop. Berserk what I'm keeping on rewatch. Hunter, I freak out. When I'm in my room, you should keep out. I'm a ghost in the shell, push you through hell like gun grave. That's a story to tell if you